Hey you guys, it's Deleece, and today it's an exciting video. We're gonna get into a eyebrow tutorial. As you can see, I don't have my eyebrows done, so I'm going to show you guys how I do my eyebrows on a regular basis. Okay, so let's get right into it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment, share this with your friends. Send me some likes. You know, it does really help to expand my channel. It helps my outreach and everything. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into this eyebrow tutorial. All right. Okay, hey you guys. I don't really have on too much makeup today. I did put on a little concealer, but today is all about brows, all right? So my eyebrows are in their most natural state right now. I don't have anything on my brows. So I actually like to kind of groom them because as you can see, I have like some little hair like that's outside of my brow bone. This one really needs to be cleaned up. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I actually like to use just a regular straight blade razor, just like this, as well as a spoolie. So the pencil is this one by Ruby Kiss. It's a 3-in-1 brow pencil. This is what I'm using for my brows. On one end, it comes with the brow pencil. And then on the other side, it actually has a spoolie. So I like to use this like for my personal use. And it also comes with a highlight in it. So if I was like on the go, and I wanted to just highlight my brows, like do my brows really quick, this would be the perfect pencil. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first start by razoring my brows. I'm just gonna clean them up a little bit. And I'm going to groom them with the spoolie. So I'm just gonna brush them up and kind of out like this, up and out. And you can kind of see the natural curve of your brows. Okay, see how I just have a natural curve already on my brows. All right, but I have a few hairs that need to be cleaned up. So here, I'm just gonna take this pencil, like I said, just groom my brows really quickly. And then I'm gonna take the straight razor. And here is the part that you have to really be careful with, okay? So I like to just pull my brow, and I actually just take the razor and just kind of go against the hairs, okay? And you don't have to do the razor technique. You can do this technique, but as long as you have like a nice groomed brow, you're good. Okay, this is just my personal technique. Okay. Okay guys, so this is how my brows are looking so far. I'm actually gonna take the pencil side. This is in the shade warm dark brown. I like to start kind of toward the bottom of my brow, and I like to just kind of extend it outward because they're kind of short. All right, so I have my bottom line down. All right, and I just kind of trace back over it a little bit just to kind of deepen it. And then I do the same thing at the very top of my brow, and I just kind of carry that product outward. Really just creating the shape that I want and the length that I want. Sometimes I go back in and flick the pencil just to kind of fill in those little areas where it looks like it needs to be filled in a little bit more. But you still essentially want it to look like hair, and that also has to do with the color pencil that you use as well. You don't want it to look drawn. I'm just using short hair-like strokes, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I don't want it to look too harsh, so I'm gonna come on over to this side and do the same thing. We naturally do have like an arch, so I'm just following that natural arch that we have. You guys probably always hear this saying that your eyebrows are sisters and not twins. That's totally true. That's always going to be true. They don't have to be exactly the same, but you want them to be fairly close. You don't want to use a very heavy hand when you're filling in your brows, because unless you're going for like a drawn look, you know, then maybe you can apply a little bit more pressure. But I want my brows to look fleeky, but still natural. I'm pretty pleased with that. And then they're on like the same height too, you know? So if I go like this, my brows are like on the same kind of height. Perfect. So let me get my concealer. Sometimes I'll switch my concealers, but I have always used, are you ready? Are you ready? I've always used LA Pro Girl concealer. I actually will be using the lighter color for the bottom half of my brow, or near my brow bone. At the top, I'm gonna use this darker color that's a little bit closer to my skin tone. And that's in the shade Toast, okay? So the brush that I'm gonna be using for my brows is actually this angled brush here. I'm gonna use it for the top and bottom. And I like the angle brush because it helps to get in that brow bone area. Let's get into it. So I apply it to my brush just lightly, and then I start in the middle of my brow and I just tap the product in place. Start with less and you can build your way up some more. So I kind of distribute the product a little bit there, and then I start to kind of carve out my brow how I want it. Your face is just a natural guideline. You're just following your brow shape. I'm just really letting my brush just guide my hand, or letting my hand guide the brush. So I'm gonna come back and do the same thing to this side. Get me some product onto my brush. We're trying to get them as even as possible, as close to each other as possible. But, you know, because they never started off the same anyway, it's never gonna be exactly the same. But, you know, you try your best to get them as close to each other as possible, all right? So this one looks like I have to do a little bit more work to this side. Looking good, we looking good. We're looking real good now. I wanna get that curve in that brow. There, it's getting closer to how I want it, all right? Sometimes, like I said, you have to just take a little bit more time with the other brow, or one brow than the other, but it'll all be worth it in the end. So this is the Fawn concealer. For the top, we're gonna use Toast, and that is the darker shade. It's a little bit closer to my skin tone. Sometimes I'll mix the two. This actually is probably a little too dark for my skin tone. Oh no, it's actually not bad. It's not bad. So I'm just using the same brush, and I'm actually just gonna apply that Toast concealer to the top part. And I definitely recommend using darker concealer for the top of your brows, especially if you're only doing brows. Some people just like to do their brows. I actually will be doing a full face later. I just wanted to show you guys how I do my brows first. And you guys can actually stay tuned for the full face video that will be posted soon after this one. Follow your brow shape. You don't have to do anything extra. And you just bring it to a nice point. That is a pretty eyebrow. That is looking cute. That looks so cute. So on the other side, I'm gonna do the same thing. Straight like that. Perfect. I'm so in love with my brows. Look at that, y'all. Look. After this, I actually take a fluffy brush. This is just like a small fluffy brush that I use. And I like to just take it and just blend out the product into my forehead. And blend out the product around my forehead, under my brow bone. Okay? I just like to blend this into my skin, just kind of like diffuse the product really, really well. Sometimes I use these windshield wiper motions like this. Windshield wiper motions, guys, just like that. See? And I'll just take the same brush, maybe like a dark brown eyeshadow, like a contour shade, and I like to just put that like right along here, just for any type of flashback or anything, like just to make sure my brows are blended really well. But like I said, I'm doing a full face, so it's no need for me to apply any like shadow or anything. But yeah, this is the finished look. Look at that, y'all. Look how good that brow looks. I'm actually going to go ahead and just take my spoolie one more time and just make sure that my brows are all brushed out. Perfect. So they look fleeky, but they also look extremely natural. All right, guys, so that is my brow tutorial. Please feel free to leave me some comments, like, share, subscribe. And if you guys want to see the full face look that I do, it's giving very much Pink Friday. It's giving very much Barbie. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be posted soon after this video, okay? But yeah, please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. You know, leave me a comment. I would love to hear how this technique works for you guys or other beauty tips that you guys might have. Even like, please share this video. That helps to expand my audience. It helps to get my content out there. Share it with your friends, your family. Yeah, and I would love for you guys to follow me here, test out this technique, and stay tuned for more content just like this, more tutorials, more brow tutorials, updated brow tutorials, full face tutorials. You never know what's in store. You know, there's so much in store. So yes, like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. And thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. I just completed this makeup look. It is a pink cut crease. Super freak, super freak. Yeah, she's a super freaky girl. I love the song. Okay, yeah, and I just wanted to do a cute makeup look. All right, so this is it.
If I ever go broke like Trump did, I send a little shooter for his wig. Add a little heat to the mix. Drinking in his boots and Drizzy at his noodle. He a peewee ass nigga, I don't like that shit. Doing too much, pipe down, little bitch. On some real shit, send my pussy for I sell my soul. And that text to it, cause I know my worth. Bitches ain't built like me. I'm the classiest bitch I see.